saying Jesus was getting crimes against society, but he was changing the way of thinking, and he was put to death. I was just trying.
Okay,
I was
but
just trying
that was
something.
what was justice then. So you see that as wrong now, right? I mean, I don't know your religious views, but you might see that as wrong now.
If he was just stating his opinion, yes, that is wrong.
Okay, so you see that as wrong now. What if later on down the road, this is completely wrong? You know what
then
I mean?
I would so be in hell or.
It's so postmodern. That's so postmodern. Justice is.
Justice is which is
Does justice really even exist?
Justice is what the people at the time make it. I feel like
justice exists, but it's defined by the time and the place.
Justice is an abstract idea that can
Oh
never
my
really
God,
be
I was
met.
gonna say oppression.
So, okay. Real quick, can I ask y'all, what do y'all think the purpose of the death penalty is?
To financially alleviate the society from having to put money into the system.
Can I not say the word justice?
I don't think it's for justice. I think it's for money purposes.
So it's you don't support it on that basis.
Yeah, I don't support it.
Okay, I can see like kind of being if I were to put myself in someone else's shoes, I can see how it would be a money, like, you know, what she said. But if I were to commit murder, if I were to put someone to death, it would be because they deserved it.
Okay, but not everyone thinks the same way you do.
I know, but I'm saying like that would be you. That would be
that's where you would come from.
That's where I would come from, but I can totally see where she's coming from too. But if I were to put someone to death, it'd be because I think they deserved it, not for money reasons.
Okay. So it would be to remove from or to punish the criminal.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the ideal purpose.
Or retribution on behalf of the victim. Is it punishment or retribution on behalf of the people who died?
No, I think it's punishment because I don't. Okay, fuck. I'm going to be. So
it's vengeance because if you're saying that they should die because they took a life, that means it's vengeance. It's retribution, and you're saying that society should be based, or that the death penalty should be a matter of vengeance.
Is it really vengeance though?
If it's retribution on behalf of another person, yes, it's vengeance.
Yeah.
Okay, vengeance.
But like I
It
said
just
earlier,
sounds so dirty.
Well, because if you put it in those terms, it's...
It is.
That's why we get sugar-coated versions of this. You know, we get like, oh,
but I guarantee
we're justifying.
if I was put on death row, my opinion would probably change.
Yeah, situation.
Of course.
As being me, who's a stubborn person and thinks emotionally, I'm for the death penalty.
I really do think it's just
case by case. I'll put that case by case.
Because I think it's a money thing because you even mentioned why are they sitting in the prison wasting our resources?
Yeah, no, I mean that's true.
It's money and politics.
Man.
See, to me, the way that I would like to think of the system and the death penalty is that if a person is found guilty in a true form of beyond reasonable doubt, that the true function of justice and as an extension of the death penalty should be to uphold, like I said earlier, the morals and the ethics of which this country should be founded upon.
Yeah.
That's what.
And I agree with you in that.
Yeah, in its purest form, that's how it should be.
If the world really ran that way, I would agree. I agree with you in that sense.
Okay.
I mean, is the country founded upon is the country founded upon a social contract where you disobey the law, you automatically lose all of your rights
I don't
and
know.
privileges?
I think it mentioned something like that. Actually,
I feel like back in the time when
Okay.
I feel like back in the time it was written, that's probably what they thought. But in today's society, it's not like that.
I know, like, I
The
totally
Constitution
jumped in at the
updated.
last minute, but the death penalty isn't only in the U.S. It's also across the world. And if it's debatable as being justified here, it should be debatable as being justified anywhere else. But you're not going to tell another country to change its law. And I think that's one of the things that Isma wants us to
but we do
assess
it all the
also.
time. We do it all the
Now we
time.
can talk about social obligations on a global level.
Yeah.
And so
That's
much
just
to
too
do.
much.
Oh my God.
Like you have to focus on the small community first before you can. Because it's easy to fix things on a small scale and then see how you can implement it on a larger scale.
So start with the state.
Start with stuff that we understand before we jump into other countries that speak a different language.
We barely understand our own.
So we don't hate each other.
Touche.
We're all good.
No, I don't.
I just know that we have different views on it.
I just feel like I'm a
subject.
very big hypocrite because in certain cases I feel this way, in certain cases I feel this way.
I just make it easier by saying I don't want to die. I don't want other people to die either, especially by the hands of an institution that's run by corrupt people.
But are you okay? So See, would
You're
you
gonna
want
kick us
like
out.
someone that was completely guilty, like they, 100%? What do you think they shouldn't die?
I don't think it is in the hands of an institution to take anybody's life regardless of the circumstances. It's not.
Same.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah.
Same way.
But anyways, great discussion,
Thank you.
guys.
I have to pee so bad. I've had to pee since the beginning.